Oh hi. Sherbrooke, the fourth largest city in the province of Quebec in Canada, the capital of an administrative and territorial unit of Estrie in the historical and cultural region East Cantons. The population of the city makes 159,448 inhabitants. 2014. The city is located in 150 km to the east from Montreal and in 50 km to the north from border with the USA. The city is called in honor of John Coupe of Sherbrooke, the British Governor-General of Canada at the beginning of the 19th century. In spite of the fact that the city arose and long time developed as historically English-speaking settlement, over 90% of the population in it are made now by Francophones. Estrie's territory and their capitals, the cities of Sherbrooke long time was populated with Indian tribes of Mohawks and Algonquin. During the French colonization of Canada the 17th, 18th centuries, the valley of the rivers of St. Lavrenti and his inflows, in particular St. Francis's rivers, were a part of the French colonial possession which received the name New France. Despite the territorial accessory, the region which subsequently became East Cantons, it wasn't populated with the French colonists and remained covered with forests in which not numerous Indian tribes wandered. The British occupation which replaced the French regime in the 1760s in the first decades wasn't reflected in region life in any way. It continued to remain undeveloped and deserted, though it isn't so far, in the valley of the river of St. Lavrenti, the centers of Franco-Canadian managing which remained on the place of the former seigneuries. Semi-feudal plots distributed by the royalty of the local nobility continued to remain. Its situation was changed only after the American War of Independence, which ended in 1783. Then groups of pro-Britansky of the adjusted loyalists decided to move on the territory of Canada still under control of the mode radically. The British government in every possible way encouraged English-speaking immigrants, including from Great Britain, with the purpose to subdue and to finally assimilate French Canadians. The first groups of loyalists were settled in the top Canada, the territory modern Ontario, in New Brunswick and also in St. Francis's Valley. In 1780, the 1840th the region developed as exclusively English-speaking. Unlike next seigneuries, going up from both river banks, the British system of allotments, grants prevailed here. In the region the Protestantism, but not Catholicism extended. There were first cities, Sherbrooke and Magog, with typically British architecture. Demarcation of the international and intra-Canadian borders, and also a little closed position of the region clamped between border of the USA on the one hand and Franco-Canadian regions with another, led to the fact that the region appeared as a part of the Lower Canada where the Franco-Canadian population prevailed. At the time over 600,000 people. Us, Anglophones of Sherbrooke appeared in minority, though their absolute and relative value was considerable and even fleshed till 1860th increased. Anglophones founded also the English language university bishops, largest in the city. Episcopal. Only in the territory of French-speaking Quebec, except for two others, McGill and Concordia, located in Montreal, where still remains considerable Angloisic, covering up to 25% of the population on the island Montreal. In 1900 about 11.75 thousand inhabitants lived in the city. To 1975 the population increased up to 86000. Person. The modern population of Sherbrooke makes about card people, from whom 92.5% francophones, 4.5% anglophones, 3% allophones. Sherbrooke, the fourth largest city of Quebec, which population shows a tendency to growth. About 87% of the population defined as themselves as adherents of the Roman Catholic Church in 2001, and 6% said that they don't belong to one church. Among other faiths, the Statistical Office of Canada counted 1.2% of Anglicans, 0.8% of Muslims, 0.8% of the Giant Church, Baptists of 0.7%, 0.5% of Orthodox Christians, and 0.3% of Jehovah's Witnesses. Pentecostals and Methodologists made 0.2% everyone, while Presbyterians, Seventh-day Adventist Church, Mormons made 0.1%. Economy. Sherbrooke, the large railway junction. Also, it was once large center of the textile and knitted industry. Production of the rolling stock, equipment for mining and pulp and paper industry. Electrical equipment, metalworking. In 2007, the Canadian magazine Canadian Business Magazine put Sherbrooke on the first place among the cities of Canada for business. Strengths of the city are increase in permissions for commercial construction, the strong export industry, highly educated labor, and low unemployment rate. Sherbrooke is also the important agrarian center for the dairy farms located in the region. Important business is also production of hockey sticks. Here they are made more than in any other city of the world. In the city there is a reinforced concrete bridge, the first in own way in the world. Education. In the city, the francophone Sherbrooke University is located, and from the moment of merge to Lennoxville in 2002, the English language Bishopski University. The Sherbrooke University is a big university with long programs for receiving degree of the Master and the Doctor of Science with faculties of the right and medicine, while the Bishopski University is less, and the main offers baccalaureate programs. Also to the city 3 CESIP, 2 of them francophones are located. CESIP Sherbrooke and Sherbrooke Seminary, and also English-speaking Champlain Lennoxville College. Healthcare. The suburban Sherbrooke University Hospital, our clinical center of the Sherbrooke University. Totals more than 5,200 employees, including 550 doctors. It includes Clinical Research Center of Etienne Labelia. Also here the General Hotel Dio Hospital, located in the center of Sherbrooke, is located. Tourism and attractions. In the city, agritourism is widely developed, various festivals are held. In the town of Coaticook, near Sherbrooke, in the city park, Forced Illumina attraction, the Shining Wood, is located. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.